bitch.
Nobody was stopping that, and that really blew the out of me.
The bitch.
I'm pretty sure you stopped it.
I was watching, though. I was watching.
Well, Biggie, I'm tired of watching yo ass on the screen. Big for nothing, deep voice for nothing. And Summer, you can't fight. Let's talk about it. So episode 3 begins with Rolly windmilling at Diamond. Wah, 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 wah. Like, girl, I was realizing, like, this first round, Rolly really can't fight like that. Rolly really cannot fight. And that's why Diamond won that first round, okay? Because it was like, damn, bitch. Like, maybe she was a little rusty. She has kind of had surgeries and she hasn't been fighting to her full potential really since Baddies West. So they get separated, but Rolly wants to do another round, obviously. And Diamond is doing the same thing that she did at the reunion where she's like, back up, we need space. Girl, like, stop doing that. Because the last time you were like backing up and needing space, Tasiki clocked you in your motherfucking face, bitch. No, you need to be on, go, and prepared and ready. So they finally square up to do another round. And you can see Diamond tries to kick, honey, but Rolly unblocks it, okay? Ooh. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, yeah, Rolly was rusty because Rolly's giving it to her. Rolly said, ooh, 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 all on the back of Diamond's head. Yeah, no, definitely Rolly got the last 2 rounds and Diamond got the first one. So then they finally talk about what the real issue is. And Rolly's saying that you were just mad at me because I gave Meatball the chain. And you know what? I was wrong for that. But you went and said, oh, go smoke with your son and do what you do. And Rolly's basically starts making excuses saying like, oh, I smoked with my son because I knew he was smoking and I didn't want, I didn't want his stuff getting laced with things. Okay, first of all, how old is her son? I think he's about 12 or 13. I'm not a parent and I don't want to offend nobody, but if you smoking weed with your 12 or 13-year-old child, you's a sorry ass parent. I'm sorry. You are sorry. First of all, you should not be smoking weed while your brain is still developing, okay? You're setting your child up for dumbness, okay? And then it's like, who wants to be around their parents high? I know I don't. That's just like an ultimate buzzkill. Like, honestly, like I would never want to be around my mother or my father high. But anyway, Diamond ends up apologizing and they give each other a hug. Mwah, 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 mwah. But Jaden in the confessional's like, look, I don't know what these hoes about, but if you talk about my child, it is up and stuck forever. And I was like, yeah. But what Diamond said really wasn't that bad. She just said, go smoke with your son. She didn't say like your son is ugly, your son is dumb, your son is disrespectful, your son is this, your son is that. That's talking about your child. Okay, so then the new girls come out. Okay, Bad Dolly, Ivory, Big Legs. She's really pretty to me. And who this other hoe? This bitch, Jasmine Renee. I actually like her vibe on this episode. I think she was chill. I mean, she was getting active, but it was mainly after Summer was just running her goddamn mouth. But we'll get to that later. I like this wig though. I love a good pink wig. You know, I love me some blonde and I love me a good pink wig. Ooh, yes, honey. Ooh, that security guard kind of fine. So then the hoes walk in. Okay, not gonna lie, this is why they call Scotty with the body. Okay, because them legs are legging, honey. Legs. So they all walk in and everybody's like, hey, oh my God. And when they sit down, Bad Dolly starts confronting Ahna about like how she treated her at the audition, saying like, oh, you know, she told me, she was saying, bitch, don't hit. And Ahna's like, look, I mean, you wouldn't let the bitch take her shoes off. I mean, I was telling you just to wait till the bitch was ready. You know what I'm saying? And you were just doing too much. But at the end of the day, she got her motherfucking, her ticket. So I really don't understand why Bad Dolly is so mad. And I thought they were going to fight, but they ended up not fighting. So that was pretty anticlimactic. But then Jayla and Ivory have a little exchange. I guess because Jayla had commented like a laughing emoji under a post that was making fun of Ivory. And Jayla was like, look, if that upsets you, I'm woman enough to apologize. And that just is what it is. But Ivory said something that I was like, ooh, see, Jayla, you should have popped her right then and there. She said, I mean, it's good. I mean, I'm sitting in the same room you are in, so it don't bother me. And I was like, oh, yeah, Jayla, you should have threw something at her and popped her right then and there. That was shade, baby. That was shade. But she probably don't want that static with Ivory. She don't want no pee thrown at her. But yeah, they resolve their issues. Well, temporarily. I know they're going to fight the next episode from the sneak peek. So then the rest of the new hoes come out. Emma, Yoshi, Summer, and a bunch of other hoes. So immediately when Summer walks in, she charges at Ahna Big Mac. Ooh, and you see Ahna Mac fall from the window to the wall, honey. And Summer's just giving it to her. Bop, bop, bop. Ooh, and then Ahna get naked, honey. Her shirt is gone. So then they just talking their shit, yada, yada, yada. You know, apparently it was because Summer got mad because Ahna was basically hitting her after she snuck Mariah at the auditions. And I'm like, girl, Summer, that's her friend. You came out of nowhere and snuck her for no reason. So of course she's gonna like, you know, fight you. And then also she's mad that Ahna took her purse. Now, okay, I can understand why you're mad about that, because it's like, bitch, my money and my phone, you know, my personal belongings, like, don't fucking do that. But I'm assuming she got her purse back. I don't know. And they go for another round, baby. And Ahna picks up a shoe, honey, and she gets off that couch, and then she throws the shoe, honey. And then as you can imagine, it's up and stuck. Now, I will say this. Ahna gave it to her, baby. Ahna was giving it to Summer. And I was a little, like, upset. I really want someone to beat Ahna up, like, unambiguously. Like, it don't need to be like, oh, I gotta watch it back in slow motion. I don't want it to be a debate. I want somebody to pop that bitch. And unfortunately, Summer, you were not able to do that. You kept getting beat up, and then pieces of your wig kept coming off. I'm so confused. How the hell is, like, the top half of her wig gone, but the rest is still there on the side and in the front? What the hell was that? Is it just like a bunch of weave clip-ins? That threw me. That threw me for a loop, honey. One thing about Summer, she talked too much. She talked too much, and her voice is irritating. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. And no lie, I think she was geeked up. She's geeked up, and she literally talks to herself. Like, when no one else is talking, she's literally talking to herself. What the fuck? Anybody can get it. What the fuck, man? Baddie shot a clock. What it is? The fuck going on? Like, literally, she's just talking to herself. It's so bizarre. So then they get separated. Summer sits down, shuts the fuck up, and we move on to a different topic. So then Diamond gets out her seat and is like, that's all well and good. Hold on. But where the fuck is my baddie chain, bitch? And then, Natalie's like, okay, let me get it for you. And she hands her her baddie chain, honey. It looked like she's crying. Oh my God, she looks so happy. Yay. True T, she deserved that baddie chain more than Meatball, honey. She really did. I don't know why they gave that to Meatball. Oh, you know what? I know why. Sympathy and payola. So next they do a cheers and they say, we are headed to the house. Woo! So the next scene, it cuts to the girls going on their respective sprinters. This is the next day, honey. Yeah, because it's the morning time. So all the newbies get on one sprinter, and all the OGs get on another sprinter. So in the newbie sprinter, Summer is just popping her mouth, popping, talking about, well, you know what the fuck going on? Anybody can get it for anybody. I'm down to do it with anybody. What's up? Anybody want it? Ivory was like, you keep saying anybody and everybody. Like, who the fuck you talking to? Like, who the fuck you talking to? Now, at first, I was thinking like, okay, Ivory, like, I feel like you just, like, want a problem because you want screen time. But I have to remember, too, if you remember on Baddies West, when Stunner Girl was, like, popping it and saying, like, anybody can get it, everybody on the ground. And then Rolly was like, who the fuck is everybody? Don't be saying that shit around me. So I guess some people, they take it like offensive when you say everybody, a general statement. See, I don't take it like that. Like if I realize somebody is just popping their mouth saying whatever, I'm not gonna get personally offended. But some people are like, oh, you say everybody can get it? Well, I'm part of everybody. Let's get it on a poppin' hoe. So Ivory gets out her seat and she pops Summer in the motherfucking face. And let me tell you, she dog walked that hoe. She beat her ass like a motherfucking drum bitch. And I was like, yeah, this is the Ivory that I've heard about, honey. Yeah, she threw them hands on her. She threw them hands. But Ivory does say something that's annoying. She's like, and I wish you would touch Ahna again. She the smallest bitch in the house. First off, Summer is small too. They like the same weight class. So I didn't understand why she was saying like, oh, you know, she's the smallest person in the house. So then Summer and Emma get into it because Ivory's saying like, oh, you want to fight? Let's fight outside. Let's fight outside. And then Summer's like, nah, no. They seemed like she was like ducking it or whatever. So Emma was like, you want to fight Ahna. You don't have a problem fighting Ahna, but you don't want to fight Ivory. So Summer's basically saying like, bitch, shut the fuck up. And then Emma's like, oh, now you talking to me crazy? So they get it on and popping. Oh, yeah, Emma was giving it to her. Emma said bop, 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 bop on her face as well. Damn, Summer just got her ass beat this whole motherfucking episode, ho. So while they tussling, Ivory come over and try to get her sneak. Ooh, Summer done kicked Ivory in the face with her bare foot, honey. But then Ivory kicks her back. And she got her shoes on. She kicked her directly in her motherfucking face. I said, oh my God. But then Emma has to get off the sprinter. So next they cut to the OGs. Ahna starts talking about how she's disappointed that her girls didn't like defend her when Summer ambushed her. But was really pump fake of Ahna, and this is really why I don't fuck with this bitch. Tasiki was like, which girls? Which girls didn't have your back? Ahna said, oh, no, not you, Tasiki, not you. I was talking about Biggie. And I'm like, girl, please, you do not want that static. With Tasiki, you pick and choose. These some picky, choosy ass hoes, cherry picking. I'ma fight you. I'ma start messing with you. I'ma leave you alone, but I'ma fight you. Girl, bye. But Ahna does make it a point to say, look, Biggie, whenever you fight people, I'm always there meeking bitches, you know, just on the side, regardless if I'm winning or not. And Biggie's just making a bunch of excuses saying like, oh, you know, I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm making sure you're good. Bitch, what do you mean you watching? Yeah, that's the problem. You sitting back watching like me. Bitch, I don't know that hoe. I'm just watching the TV show. You actually on the show. But we know that Biggie ain't shit. She's a big ass, fat ass, pussy bitch. We all know this. We all know this about Biggie. And for the life of me, I don't know why they still keep that hoe on the show. She's not a baddie. There's nothing bad about her. Physically, emotionally, psychologically, nothing. A part of me feels like Lemmy is keeping her on there because he knows that she pisses the audience off. We always need like a weak bitch, you know what I mean, to like berate and shit. It draws engagement, you know what I mean? So next they cut to the Newbies bus again, and Emma comes back on the bus. I guess she needed medical attention because she ended up fucking her finger up when she was popping Summer. That sucks. It sucks when you beat somebody up, but then you get injured too. And it kind of, to me, kind of offsets the win. It's like, well, damn, bitch, you won, but you're injured. You know, I feel like a true winner, you should not have no injuries. You get what I mean? But then Ivory starts coming for Big Lex because she was saying that, oh, Big Lex, you were saying I'll fight anybody. And Big Lex was like, yeah, I will. Now, Ivory, that did seem a little like clout chaserist because, yeah, I mean, this is baddies. You are going to fight anybody. So why are you trying to start mess? Oh, yeah, you want a baddies chain, you want screen time, and you want to come back for another season. I love how I'm answering my own questions. And then, I thought Ivory came at her, but somebody else came at her. Shit, bitch. Oh, that was Pretty P. Damn, Pretty P, why you do that? It's nothing worse than getting ambushed by a bitch that you were not expecting. Like, I was expecting Ivory to do that, but not Pretty P. I can't. But then Pretty P said something that was funny, and I don't know why this was so funny. She's like, the reason why I ambushed Big Lex is because she was just talking too high style for me. Like, I just didn't like the sound of her voice, basically. And I was like, that's like me. Sometimes people's voice be irritating. It's just, you just need to get popped. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up, ho! So then they cut back to the OG sprinter, and basically they're talking to Jayla about the whole Ivory thing, the Ivory exchange, and basically how Ivory was low-key, like, pressing her a little bit, saying, like, yo, like, what you want to do? And Jayla was like, well, I was just trying to be cool, but it is what it is. If we got to get it on popping, we will. And then Natalie stands up, and she's like, look, we already know what's going to happen. Y'all are going to get into it in the house, so just be prepared to fight. And it's like, Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they are. They're definitely going to be fighting. And my money's on Ivory. So then they cut back to the newbie bus, and Summer and this hoe here, I can't remember her name right now, they start popping it. Summer saying that she broke and that her stores got closed or something. I guess her stores went bankrupt. I don't know. But basically it results in the pink-haired girl charging at Summer, and they throw water back and forth at each other. Okay? So then it's just like mayhem. It's just mayhem. It's basically, people are just like, I can't wait till we get off this motherfucking bus. I'm gonna beat your ass, ho. I'm gonna beat your ass. So then finally they get to the house, but Summer ends up exiting the bus first. I guess they decided, look, yeah, we need to separate her for a while because she's like public enemy number one. Okay? And then the whole time that Summer is just walking into the house, she's talking to herself. I'm that bitch. Maddie shot a clock. Anybody can get it. These hoes don't know me. The fuck you mean? The fuck going on? Ooh, I'ma still stun a girls' catchphrases. Ooh, yeah, what the fuck? It's giving mental illness and it's giving drugs. That's really what it's giving. She sounds like a homeless person on the street talking to herself. I mean, look, this whole time, she's just talking. She's not talking to nobody. She's just talking. She's just talking. Girl, who you talking to? Who the fuck is you talking to? So then they finally let the rest of the girls off the bus, and immediately Ivory says to Big Lex, you ready? Let's go, ho. Ivory is like going towards her, and Big Lex keeps backing up. I'm like, girl, if you don't charge, come on now. You seem a little scary, Big Lex. But then finally Ivory just goes for it. Let's see who on this motherfucker. Ooh. Okay. They both giving it to each other a little bit. Yeah. However, Big Lex got her wig snatched and she's leaking. But the only reason why she's leaking is because she had a nose ring. And I'm like, girl, why the fuck are you coming on baddies with nose rings? No, take that shit out. You ever, hold my earrings, hold my nose ring. That's why they say that. Girl, these hoes, I would be Diamond. I'd be like Diamond. I would have a swim cap on. I don't even think I would bring a wig, or I would bring a loose wig. So if they rip it off, it's going to be like, they just rip it and they might think there's like some like clinginess to it, but they just end up falling. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. I would pump fake them hoes. But these hoes coming bedazzled out with jewels and then just leaving scratched up and bloody. And I'm like, girl, you look stupid. So then Summer comes out and she starts fighting the pink-haired girl. They do a little 1-2, 1-2. And of course, that's how the episode ends. But I want to know what you guys think. And this is the video the YouTube algorithm thinks you should watch next.